This is an ABC color presentation.
And here's the star of our show, and your host, Jim Lang.
Wow. The goodly group. Thank you. Welcome and a good Saturday evening to you. You know, anyone with literary leanings can easily list the deeds done in the name of love by the daring heroes of yore. The St. George demolished a dragon to protect his fair lady, Romeo dueling the terrible-tempered Tybalt for a love of Juliet, and Tarzan eliminating a crocodile who dared to snap at Jane. Well, here on the dating game, our deeds done in the name of love are far gentler, but deeds nevertheless, as you'll discover during Game 1, when a young man we've flown in from Indiana hopes to be chosen by a lovely young lady with whom he had a brief romantic summer interlude. During Game number 2, a comely secretary comes a-calling to meet 3 eligible but unusual bachelors. We'll be off and running with a dating game right after this important message.
From Hollywood, in color, here come the newlyweds. Yes, it's the newlywed game. Now let's meet our newlywed couples for today. Couple number 1, her father listened to a football game on a transistor radio right up to the start of their wedding. Married just 7 weeks, Bob and Nancy Cross. Couple number 2, the first steak she cooked for her husband was turned down by him and their dog. Married just 5 months, Bob and Carol Mott. Couple number 3, these newlyweds first met at Beauticians College, where she was his teacher. Married just 19 weeks ago, Ralph and Jane Sabatella. Couple number 4, they were engaged for 3 of the 6 years they dated. Married now just 15 weeks, Dave and Eileen Casper. Those are our newlyweds for today. Here's your host, the star of the newlywed game, Bob Eubank.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to the Newlywed Game. We're here today to find out just how much our newly married couples have learned about each other, and we'll do that when we return to question our husbands right after this message.
From Hollywood, it's the Lawrence Welk Show.
Now here he is, Mr. Music Maker himself, Lawrence Welk.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very kindly. Greetings, my friends, and welcome to our first show of the summer. Let's relax with our boys and girls with a happy summer song.
Of the entertainment world, the Hollywood Palace. With your host, Herb Alpert. Tonight, Burt Bacharach, the Baja Marimba Band, Voice and Heart, Sergio Mendes in Brazil, 66, Liza Minnelli, Wes Montgomery, the Tijuana Brass, Mitchellers of the Hollywood Palace Orchestra. This portion brought to you by Pepto-Bismol, the stomach medication with quotability that spreads like a creamy blanket of relief over your upset stomach. And by New Proof with soil repellent, the complaint-proof spray starch. We'll return to the Hollywood Palace after a word from one of our sponsors.
CBS presents this program in color.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Oh, that was one of your best performances, Anna. You should win the Oscar for
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.